Good morning, everyone, and thanks for joining us for our first annual Zoom conference. So we're excited to be starting this. We hope that we can show some achievements over the year. We can give some training, and we can inform you on some milestones we've hit, but also we want to share with you some big announcements for 2024. We're going to get started here if my computer will play nicely. There we go. I quickly wanted to just introduce you to our team. Kirk, the owner and president of the company, started Whitewater about 40 years ago, and about 15 years ago, Whitewater invented Tyvarian, the product and the process. And then I am Kirk's son. You can tell by my bald head that I inherited his, his beautiful head, but also too, I think I inherited his love for Tyvarian and that passion to bring creativity and color choice like no other to people's homes. So I'm happy to be working with Tyvarian. Next, we have Shauna Booth. She is our creative director. She takes care of everything that happens here that's graphically oriented, anything design. Really, we throw everything at Shauna, and so we're lucky to have her. And then a lot of you have met and interacted with Allison. She is our print shop manager, and she does a lot of our customer support. So I'm sure many of you have interacted with her. And then another person we kind of want to introduce to the team is Drew Decker. So if anyone has questions on installation or how to transport material, we want them to reach out to Drew directly. And Drew is great at answering all questions. So he's a huge asset to our team. And we have a business card for him where your installers can reach out and call him directly. So a quick recap for 2023. This has been a big year for us. First, we started with the incredible opportunity to exhibit at the KBIS show in Las Vegas. That was a great show, and it was a tremendous success. It allowed us to showcase our innovative product to a broader audience and really set the stage for our future growth. So we're excited and happy that we had such a great exhibit down there. Tyvarian is now sold in over 30 states and across the border into Canada. And among those 30 states, it's not just the lower 48. We are selling, and we have a dealer up in Alaska, which is kind of a fun feat. In 2023, we have sold and installed over 95,000 square feet. So to put that in perspective, that's about 1,600 showers. And that could boil down to customers, homes, lives changed. So really tremendous success there. And we hope that 2024 will have even more success. And then the last kind of thing, and this is kind of before I transition and turn the time over to Shauna, our dealers have sold over 180 different colors. This is incredible because we every year have our color library book that only offers 100 colors. That means there are 80 past colors that have resurged, and they are getting bought and installed. So that's pretty impressive. No other company out there can offer that variety, that amount of color, and that's really what sets Tyvarian apart from the rest. I'll turn the time over to Shauna now.
All right, hello everybody. I just wanted to go over some color data really quick. So here you can see a pie chart of our top 100 colors. And so our number one selling color is Calcutta Brown. And just to put that into perspective, we've sold about 126 showers worth of material in Calcutta Brown. And then our number 100 selling color, Grizzly, we've made about 3 showers in that. And so that just kind of puts it in perspective that, you know, out of 100 colors, that's, you know, thousands of bathrooms that have gone in. So here we have our next slide that shows our top 20 colors. It's kind of broken down. So of our top 20 colors, that makes up 54% of all of our sales. And of those 20 colors, 12 of them are from our white collection, and 4 of them are from our water jet collection. And so that just kind of shows that what's on trend right now in the market nationally is whites, white sell. And so make sure that you are putting these in your showroom, make sure that you have samples of them because it's what the customers want. So our next slide shows our top 3 colors, which is Calcutta Brown, Milano, and Statuary Gray. These colors have been around for years. I think Calcutta Brown's probably been available to our customers for 9 years or so, and it has been in our top 3 for those 9 years since it was created. And that's the same with Milano and Statuary Gray. These colors are popular, they're here to stay. And so if you're looking for a new display for your showroom and you don't have these colors, I would consider putting one of these in your showroom. And if you have limited space, then definitely choose from one of these 3 because the customer is gonna love these and they're sure to sell. So I'm gonna turn the time back over to Chase.
Thanks, Shauna. I'm going to go over some updates we've made to some of our sales tools. So historically, we've offered samples, and so we've realized, and brochures and stuff, we realized that we want to hit a broader kind of scope on where, how, when we can use sales tools. So first of all, we are announcing our new sample bags. So traditionally, we've had a bag that was suited for 8x8 samples. It holds up to about 10. So we've re-engineered here on the right our 8x8 sample bag. Still similar capacity. They've got dividers in there to keep your samples protected. And then we have a pocket on the back where we can put our color library book. And so you can tote those samples and the color library book into a customer's home wherever you're going with samples, and it's all organizing together. And then for the larger samples, your showpieces, the ones that are the knockouts, those you could carry less, obviously, because of the weight, but you can throw in a couple 12x12 samples, carry them in this nice bag. So that's a great sales tool that we just got those bags in, so we're selling those now. Another big update we've made, some of you have seen this, some have not. This kind of came from the need to show more samples in a more compact space. So if your sales reps are going into homes or they're not operating out of a showroom, even with a showroom, trying to show all 100 colors is a lot of samples. It's a lot of burden, headache. And so these 11 samples have color swatches of all 100 colors. So ideally, you would show the customer the color library book. They could thumb through, find the color or the pattern that really speaks to their individuality. And then they want to see that in real life. And if you don't happen to have an 8x8, it's not in your top 10 or however you do that, you can reference them, one of these swatches. And psychologically, we feel like they'll be able to make that connection of what I'm seeing on paper matches what the product will look like, even if it's a swatch, and they're willing to sign and make a commitment to a financial, commitment of buying that shower. So super big tool that we've developed. And so if you haven't been using those already, make sure to order a set of those. The next thing is posters. We've seen a need for ourselves to use these freestanding posters and wall posters. We use these in our showroom. We use these when we go to trade shows. So we have these available to purchase from us. And so those are huge. The freestanding poster you can put up in an office with very limited wall space. It doesn't go on a wall, it's freestanding. So awesome tool to showcase the product. You can see there a beautiful picture of our KViz display, and it shows what Tyvarian is, how it can be used in some of the top selling colors. So we love these posters. These are a great addition to our sales tools. Another thing is we've always had these 8x8s. We realized a lot of people don't have a great way to display these. And so we've came out with these waterfall displays. As you can see here, I have two sizes, one that holds our 8x8 samples if you're in that world. And then typically if you're in a showroom and you want bigger samples, we've come out with another rack for the 12x12 style as well. So these are great to have in your office to really showcase the product. Or these can be used at a trade show as well. So those are available as well. And last, we've got our brochures. We've always had digital brochures that Shauna will create. A lot of you, though, getting into a printer, and we've had experiences too, where printers, and it's not always the same across the board. And so if you want a quality product every time, we are now printing these and shipping them made rather than just digital. So we have our trifold brochure, and then on the right we have a showroom sales book, which essentially is like taking the website and boiling it down into beautiful images on paper that a customer can flip through. So those are available. Where can you find all of this? So whether you are in resale or whether you're in manufacturing, we are making all of this available on Tyvarianorders.com. So if you're new to Tyvarianorders.com, when you first hit it, you will see that it's password protected. This is to keep just anyone off the street from accessing our site and seeing all the things there. So the password to get into the site is Tyvarian with a capital T, very simple. Once you're into the site, in the upper right-hand corner, there is a person icon. You'll be able to click on that and either log into your account, or you'll be able to scroll down a little past the login and create a new account. Once you've created a new account, which is your name, address, billing info, all that, then you'll be able to go through and purchase anything you want. So if you're looking for these new sample tools, regardless of your reseller manufacturer, you can come to the samples tab, and there you will find all of our sample offerings. One thing to note is that all of the things on this site are list price, and depending on where your geographic location is within the United States or in Canada, you'll be assigned a discount code. So you can go in and create an account. You can even check out. And when we go to bill you, we never bill directly from the site. It's more like an order placing site. So once you've placed that order, then we'll contact you. We'll get the proper billing information, and we'll adjust accordingly. And then at that point, we'll be able to give you your appropriate discount code for future use. So anyway, that's how you can find all those new sales tools. Please get on, order those, utilize them. You know, having those tools will really, putting those in the hands of your sales reps will really increase the scope of where you can sell and who you can sell to. So please get on and order those. We do have kind of an announcement for anyone who's kind of attending, watching our conference. We've got a little conference special going on. So if you get on and go into the sample area, there's a conference special where we're offering our new sample bag, and it's loaded with our new colors for 2024. So this we're offering for today only. If you're watching this and it's not live and you're a week late, you can still get on and use that code to get your free bag and your 2024 color set. We're going to keep that code active for a little bit so that everyone has a chance to get one of these conference special bags. One quick announcement for those who are in resale: we are now offering the option for shower benches to have one short finished edge. So historically, if you wanted a shower bench, it was designed to go in between two walls. So we're talking a 3-wall shower or going up against a pony wall. We see a lot of people wanting to do kind of a big, long bench with one exposed edge. So now we're adding that option. You can go in and add one short finished edge. We roll the 2 long edges so they're finished. So this accommodates either a left or right overhang. And this will add about a $50 to list price. So it's not that big of a price jump. And that's on TyvarianOrders.com. If you go into the 12-inch shower bench seat top, and then the option now here highlighted in yellow is where you can add that short edge. So add it when you need it, and when you don't need it, don't waste your money. So that's our new kind of update to that option. So I want to go over some of the big things coming up in 2024. Our first kind of big announcement is we are proud to announce our first textured mold that we've created in quite a few years. And it is the same as our Subway 3x6, but instead of a gloss finish, this is a matte finish. So we're really excited to roll this out. We're seeing a trend with matte tile. We see that at home shows. It's something that seems to be the market is wanting and yearning for. Why we love matte, and this goes to Tyvarian, why we offered it in matte, is because it is just, you know, a treat to work with. If you scratch it, if something happens, it's not a big deal. You take an orbital sander and we can sand out any scratches. Where with the gloss, it is a lot more of a time-consuming process to fix any minor things like that. And when you do fix it, it never quite looks the same. So we're hoping that this will be a replacement to the gloss. We expect it to overtake gloss sales early in 2024. These will be available in only white, and they will be available to purchase at the beginning of 2024, so in January. And the panels will be available for our resale dealers. If you are a manufacturer and you're interested in purchasing some molds, we will have mold pricing for you, and those will be also available in January of 2024. Next big announcement is after success this year at KBIS, we are going back to the KBIS show in Las Vegas. This is the 27th to the 29th of February. And we hope to see you there. If you're interested in coming, we'll send out an announcement as it gets closer. But as a vendor, we are able to get free tickets to people who request them. So please come and see us at KBIS. It's going to be even bigger and better than last year. So we're really excited to kind of show off what we have come up with. And then the last kind of big announcement is in 2024, you're going to see a lot more content and installation and training support from us. This will all be in a centralized location where you can find videos, brochures. We're working on training certification, which is a very simple way of saying when you have subs or installers and we have training material or videos, and you're relying on them to watch it in their free time or whenever, we are coming up with certifications where essentially they watch the video and then they fill out a little quiz to show that they watched the video, so that you can keep them accountable, make sure that they are actually getting that information and not just winging it. A lot of people out there want to just wing it, and Tyvarian is not the product where we can do that. We need to follow the established standards and guidelines for how to transport, install, carry, etc. And then we'll have cut list instructions. Those of you who don't get our A-frames, mainly manufacturers, if you're interested in making the A-frames we do, we have cut lists. We are going to have this all centralized where you're able to access all of this auxiliary information. In line with that, we have a little video today that we want to share. In part of every time we get together for a conference, we want to help train. So I'm going to play the video on the do's and don'ts of transportation. So Thanks, Drew, for all that great information. I always say if Drew didn't make a career out of installing marble, he could have been in Hollywood. He is just so natural on the camera. So we love Drew in our videos. So we also kind of have thrown it out there. If you're looking for something else, let us know. So if you're looking for a training video or some resource that would be helpful to you or to your team, let us know. If you go to Tyvarian.com and hit the dealer login, enter the password Tyvarian with the capital T, there's a form that you can fill out and let us know what kind of resource or training video that you would like to see. And then we'll start working on that. So let us know if there's anything we can do to help you. I want to take you kind of now on a journey of how a slab becomes an image, which becomes one of our panels. So this is kind of the life story of our new color ice cap for 2023. You can see here we found a slab of this up in a slab yard. We load all these slabs up that we think are interesting, and we take them to our facility. Always kind of a scary experience when you're hauling material like this. Luckily, we had no problems yet, but these colors get to our facility. We're able to load them into this special scanner, which will go through and it scans, every inch of that slab at very high resolution. After the image is scanned, we have here on the left what the camera caught. And you can see it's kind of a brown, gray, weathered look. And this is just what the camera saw. Well, we always need bigger than what the slab is. And so we'll take that into Photoshop and we'll manipulate that, enlarge, add to, and then we can change with the hue and the color saturation. So we look at that and say, beautiful, but that's not something we think is going to sell. And so Shauna created this pattern, which we named Ice Cap, very bright white. It's got those nice variations, that veining in there. We make a lot of colors every year, and some of them make it into our new color lineup, some do not. Out of those 100 colors that we offer every year, there are a lot that get made, and there's some that never get made. And the ones that do get made, sometimes it's in a spot or in a situation where we don't get a good photo of. Luckily for us, Ice Cap was produced, and it was in a home that we could get great photos of. So here is Ice Cap at the end of its journey from a slab in a slab yard. It's been replicated. It's gotten a facelift, and now here you can see it complements this beautiful bathroom. And so we think that's kind of fun, and it really is a huge part of what sets us apart in our ability to always be continuously improving our color palette and our color offering. I'm now going to turn the time over to Shauna, where she's going to quickly discuss the biggest announcement of this conference, our kind of keynote here, which is what colors are we losing and what are the new colors for 2024. So I'm going to turn the time over to Shauna real quick to go over that.
All right, so here we have just kind of our colors that we're going to be discontinuing for 2024. So we just go over color reports and we look at what hasn't been selling. And I mean, they have to be pretty low on our list and not make the cut. And so we're going to discontinue these colors, and we're going to introduce our new colors. But if you're a manufacturing dealer, these colors will still be available on our ordering site. And if you're a resale dealer and you have a customer come in and they say, I would really, really like Stratus Blue in my shower, that's fine. We still have all the images. just talk to Allison and we can make that happen. So now we're going to go over our new colors for 2024. So we're excited to announce our first color is Atlas. It's a classic and beautiful addition to our white colors. It's got a neutral base with a subtle light gray vein, and it's just really a timeless, elegant look. Next we have Blanco, and this is just kind of a nod to the traditional cultured marble. We have a lot of people come to the showroom and they want that swirl look. And so this color we think will give them that look, but kind of give it a modern spin. Next we have Calcutta White. So what we've done is we've taken Calcutta Brown and Calcutta Gray, and we have made this newer version that's more subtle. We've toned everything down a bit, and we've actually discontinued Calcutta Gray, and we think that this will be a great replacement for it, really popular. We actually created this for our owner. He's building a new house and he's got this going into his master bathroom that we can show you here on the next slide. So this is his master bathroom and we just think it looks beautiful. I mean, we've had people come in and say, you know, that looks like real marble, and it does. It just looks stunning, and we think that this is going to be a really popular color. Next we have Gray Ferrara. We've also taken this from a previous pattern and we've manipulated it to get it to be a more subtle yet stunning color. And we have this also installed in our owner's kitchen. And so you can see it here as he did backsplash, we wrapped a hood in it, and we also did countertop for it. And when you're the owner, you can get a lot of custom stuff done. He doesn't know the word no, so we are willing to bend over backwards to get him whatever he wanted, and we think that it turned out wonderful. Next we have Golden Raven. This bold and beautiful black color is elevated to new heights by the stunning, intricate gold veins coursing through its pattern. We think it's going to make a beautiful addition. It'd be a wonderful accent wall. Next we have White Grizzly. So we took a bold pattern and we made it into a classic black with white veins that we think will make any bathroom a statement. We have a few pictures of this installed in our owner's bathroom, and it's not exactly a clean shower yet. It's still in production, but we think that it's going to look stunning. I mean, already you can tell it's just a bold, you know, $1 million looking bathroom, but it's durable and it's made from our wonderful product. Next we have Gray Ice Cap. We took the beautiful ice cap that we have and we highlighted earlier, and we made it into a subtle and charming gray with a delicate white vein that we think is going to make a great addition. Next we have Kodiak that also has just a subtle vein to it. It's just going to make another great addition to any bathroom. Then we have Interstellar. This is one of Chase and I's favorite slabs that we saw while we were looking up in Salt Lake. It just really has a lot of movement and texture, and it made us feel like we were in space. That's why we gave it the name of Interstellar, and we think that it's a fun addition, and it's got those warm browns and grays that will look wonderful in any bathroom. Next we have Teak, which beautifully mirrors the warm and inviting aesthetics of a teak wood, and it kind of creates a spa-like atmosphere. Next we have a new pattern for our water jet. So this is basket weave. We think that it adds a lot of texture and would make a wonderful shower floor. And so we actually created this color for Allison, who all of you know, and I've probably spent many hours talking to her on the phone. She came to me and said that she wanted to redo her master bathroom, and she wanted to use Manchester, but she wanted a floor that kind of popped. And so we put our heads together and looked through some tile websites, and we found basket weave pattern. So we were able to recreate it in our product. And we think that it just looks beautiful. It adds a lot of depth. It feels, and it doesn't feel, but it looks like real tile. She's had a lot of people come in and had to touch it to make sure that it wasn't tile. So we're just really happy with this new pattern. And then last, we have the announcement of our new color library books. These will be available to ship starting January 2024. This is going to have all 100 of our current color offering. And so you can get on our website and you'll be able to order these. And we think that you should have several copies of them in your showroom. And every salesman should have one because it gives the customer a good look of everything that we offer. Now I'm going to turn the time back over to Chase.
Thanks, Shauna. So this color library book we've named our, it's number 3 in the lineup. And so we expect to always be changing colors, but we've not numbered them by year so that if we don't change it year to year, that it's going to stay relevant. So we're really excited to bring version 3 to you, and that'll be ready 2024, like Shauna said. To recap, I just want to hit the main kind of announcements. We will be attending KBIS 2024 down in Las Vegas. If you're interested in attending, please reach out. We can get you free tickets, and we would love to see you there. We really enjoyed seeing a lot of familiar faces this year, and we hope to see even more faces next year. The second big thing, that map subway, it is going to be a game changer. It is totally different. You really have to see it in person. And so I'm excited to be sending out samples, and I'm hoping that we can sell a lot of this in 2024. You're going to love it. Your customers are going to love it. And thank you, Shauna, to all your hard work to get our new colors, breathe new life into our product offering. That really is a core part of Tyvarian. So we're excited to share those new colors with you. And we'll be sending out more information as we get closer to launch on those. The last thing is, if you want to get those new colors in your hands, go on to tyvarianorders.com and follow this conference special, get your new bag with all of the colors, and then you can have those on hand and you'll be ready for sales starting in January. So thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate your business. We appreciate the relationships that we get to form with each one of you, and we're excited to see what 2024 will bring. We have big plans and dreams for 2024, and we're excited to be here with you. So thank you so much for your time, and we will see you very soon.